Dear students, in the previous class we have studied about the trigonometric Fourier series. Trigonometric Fourier series is nothing but it is an infinite sum of trigonometric functions which are used to model the periodic signals. The point is very clear. Trigonometric Fourier series, it is an infinite sum of trigonometric functions which are used to model or which are used to represent the periodic signals. Periodic signals nothing but these are the signals after the specific time interval. The same signal is going to be repeated periodically. If you go with the sinusoidal signal, if we have the signal from 0 to 2 pi, we can have the same signal from 2 pi to 4 pi. Again 4 pi to 6 pi. So that means what? Signal has been repeating itself after specific duration of time. That particular signals are called as periodic signals. If the signal is not at all repeating itself after a specific time interval, then that is called as a periodic signal, obviously. So now this trigonometric Fourier series is nothing but it is an infinite sum of trigonometric functions such as sine and cosine which are used to represent periodic signals. Here f of t is a periodic signal. F of t is a periodic signal. It has been representing with the infinite sum of trigonometric functions such as sine and cosine, and this is named as trigonometric Fourier series. This entire equation is named as trigonometric Fourier series. What for trigonometric Fourier series? Trigonometric Fourier series is used to model periodic signal. Now f of t is a periodic signal. We are representing the periodic signal using the Fourier series. And this is the trigonometric Fourier series because we have used the trigonometric polynomials. Trigonometric function polynomials. And the general Fourier series, so we know that general Fourier series, that is f of t is equals to, in the previous class we have studied, f of t is equals to sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity Cn into xn of t. This is what? It is a general one. It is a general Fourier series. Now we are going to have the Fourier series. We have studied the Fourier series with the trigonometric functions such as sine and cosine which are used to model periodic signals. Now by using the trigonometric Fourier series we got the equation Fourier series, that is f of t is equals to a naught plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity bn sin omega naught t. To have the Fourier series, trigonometric Fourier series, that is f of t, we must know a naught, we must know an, we must know bn. If you know a naught, an and bn, by substituting those a naught, an and bn, we can simply have the trigonometric Fourier series such as f of t. An can be obtained by making use of this equation. Anyway, derivation I will be providing in the material. And an is nothing but 2 by t naught. It is a t naught is nothing but it is a time period. And integral t to t plus t naught f of t is nothing but it is a signal and followed by the trigonometric function cos n omega naught t dt. If we go with the Bn, then in this we have the Bn. Bn is nothing but 2 by T naught integral T to T plus T naught f of t into, and Bn is associated with the sign, so that we can have that is integral f of t into sine n omega naught t dt. And we can have the a naught by substituting n is equals to 0 here. A naught 2 by T naught integral T plus T naught f of t. Cos n is equals to 0 now. Cos n is nothing but 0. Cos 0 into this omega naught, that is cos 0 only. Cos 0 is 1. So that simply we can write this is 2 by T naught integral T to T plus T naught f of t dt only. So by making use of these three equations, we can get the a naught, an and bn. After knowing the a naught, an, bn, we can easily obtain the Fourier series. We can easily obtain the trigonometric Fourier series, such as f of t is equals to a naught plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity bn sin omega naught t. Then this is the problem now we have to solve. Question will be like this, and this type of questions will be asked for directly 15 marks in the exam. By giving the signal, you will be asked a question, find the trigonometric Fourier series or obtain the trigonometric Fourier series of the given signal. Then what is the standard formula for the trigonometric Fourier series? The question is about the trigonometric Fourier series. What is the standard formula trigonometric Fourier series? F of t is equals to a naught plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity an cos n omega naught t plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity bn sin omega naught t. Then what we have to have? Fourier series we require to have, so that we require to go with the Fourier series of f of t. Then we are going. First one is what? First we have to calculate a naught, an and bn. A naught, an and bn we have to find out. Now this Fourier series, this is not the f of t, it is x of t actually. X of t is equals to, it is a Fourier series, x of t is equals to a naught plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity an sin n, thus this one. So we have to calculate Fourier series of x of t, that is trigonometric Fourier series. Then I am going with the x of t now. X of t. So to have the x of t, first a naught we require to calculate an and bn. First one, go with the an. An is formula is what? 1 by 2 by t naught, we can have 2 by t naught integral t to t plus t naught into f of t dt. We require to have f of t. First one, f of t. The whatever the signal we have, that is f of t only. That is f of t only. But we have to find out. The mathematical expression for the given signal. The given signal is what? The given signal is a triangular signal, and it is having 0 to 2 pi is the original signal. After that it is a periodically repeating the thing, 0 to 2 pi, whatever the signal is there. From 2 pi to 4 pi the same signal we are getting. From 4 pi to 6 pi also we are getting the same. So it is a periodic signal. So that we can say that trigonometric Fourier series can be used to represent the periodic signals. So now if I know the f of t, I can calculate an. Then f of t is this one. F of t is given signal. Then we have to calculate its mathematical expression. Here time duration is what? T is equals to, we can have the 2 pi. Original time here to here only. A signal has been, signal is original signal. That means what? It is the signal which has been repeating. That is t is equals to 2 pi. Now x of t, the signal x of t is a given signal. Then I can have in mathematical form. The maximum amplitude is how much? The maximum amplitude is 5. Maximum amplitude is 5 at what? At 2 pi. At 2 pi I can write this is about 5t. That means what? As the t is increasing, this value is also increasing. By 2 pi I can go with 2 pi. See this one? From here to here I have represented the signal by making use of mathematical function. X of t is equals to, substituted t is equals to 0. What is the amplitude? T is equals to 0. X of t is equals to 5 into 0. That is total 0. Then we got. Coming to here, yet t is equals to 2 pi. What is the amplitude? T is equals to 2 pi. Here 2 pi, if I substitute 2 pi get cancelled. It has the amplitude is 5. That means what? X of t is equals to 5t by 2 pi. This is the mathematical representation of the given signal. For example, someone may ask the question is that, for example, in place of 5, if you are having the capital A, then what is the representation? X of t is equals to at by 2 pi. So find the relation between this, find the relation between the t and the amplitude. As the t is increasing, amplitude is also increasing, so that it is proportional. X of t is directly proportional to t. The maximum amplitude is 5 and the least amplitude is 0. With these two conditions, I have written this one. Now I have x of t, and again I have the fundamental time period, that is t, and that means what? 0 to 0 to, here this is 0 to 2 pi, we have the signal, and after that the same signal periodically going. Then we can have the A naught now. I can go with the A naught. A naught is equals to, what is the formula? A naught is equals to, this is nothing but, this is not A n, it is A naught. A naught is equals to formula 2 by T naught. T naught is nothing but what? T naught is 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi, we have the signal. F of t is nothing but this one only now. So that 5t by 2 pi into dt. So now we can have what? 2 by t pi, 2 by 2 pi is nothing but we can write same 2 by 2 pi into 5 by 2 pi integral 0 to 2 pi t dt. T integral of t is nothing but it is the t square by 2, so that we can write it is 2 to get cancelled. What we can have? 5 by pi square, and integral of t will be t square by 2, that is 0 to 2 pi. So what we can have then? 5 by pi square, and this is t square, that apply the upper limit, that is 2 pi square is nothing but 4 pi square minus 4 pi square by 2 minus 0. Then we can have this one, what? This is 5 by pi square into 4 pi square by 2. This is pi square get cancelled. We can have A naught is equals to what we can have? A naught is equals to, we got 5. A naught is equals to, we got the 5. Next we have to calculate what? Next we have to calculate Bn, An, and after that we have to calculate Bn. Then after substituting A naught, An and Bn, we will get the trigonometric Fourier series of x of t. But here the point is noted that here the signal is not there for the two sides. Signal is there for only one side, so that if it is there for the two side, we can keep A naught is as it is. If the signal is not there for the two side, we can have this A naught is nothing but 5 by 2. Whatever we got, we have to divide by 2. Now A naught we got. By using A naught, we got the A naught. After that, we have to calculate An now. An, what is the formula for An? An is equals to 2 by T naught integral T to T to T plus T naught f of t into cos n omega naught t. F of t we have. F of t is what? 5t by 2 pi. Then after calculating of An, we have to calculate Bn. Bn formula is what? Bn is equals to 2 by T naught integral T to T plus T naught f of t into sin n omega naught t. F of t we know that is 5t by 2 pi. And by calculating, by going through the derivations of this A naught, An and Bn, An you will get, the 0, and the Bn you will get Bn you will get it is about minus 5 by pi n. An you can get it is 0, Bn you will get minus 5 by pi n. Obviously A naught we got the 5 by 2. Now substitute all these into this equation. Then the for a trigonometric Fourier series is what? Trigonometric Fourier series, that is x of t is equals to A naught is what? 5 by 2 plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity. An is what? An is 0. So that we no need to represent this part. 0 into anything, 0 only, plus and sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity. Then what we got? Bn it is minus 5 by pi n. So that minus you can get here, minus 5 by pi n into what we have? Sin n omega naught t. This is the required trigonometric Fourier series of the given function. Due to the time constraint, I didn't derive the final expression for An and Bn, but we can determine An with the equation 2 by t naught integral t to t plus t naught f of t into xn of cos n omega naught t. And like that you can calculate by making use of Bn, you can calculate the Bn, you can calculate by this expression. So after knowing the A naught, An and Bn, you have to substitute in this equation to have the trigonometric Fourier series. So the procedure remains same for any trigonometric Fourier series. First of all, we have to determine what is f of t. First thing, we have to determine what is f of t. That means what? We have to get the mathematical expression for f of t. Step 1. Step 2, what? We have to identify what is t. Then what are the limits of this integration? We have to know. Third step, we need to calculate A naught by using this formula. Fourth step, we need to calculate An. Fifth step, we need to calculate Bn. After that, sixth step, that is nothing but trigonometric Fourier series of x of t is equals to A naught plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity An into cos n omega naught t plus sigma n is equals to 1 to infinity Bn sin n omega naught t. This is the expression. We have to substitute whatever we got in the third step, A naught, An and Bn. Third, fourth and fifth step, whatever we got, we have to substitute in the required equation, that is x of t. The resultant will be the trigonometric Fourier series. Trigonometric Fourier series is very, very important in the examination point of view, so that student, whatever I have solved the trigonometric Fourier series problems, must focus on those problems. From those 5 to 6 problems, we can expect the one direct question in the OU external examinations. So it is very, very important. If you go through any previous year question paper, one question will be there for the 10 to 15 marks. So don't waste the time and take the notes and try to practice each and every problem which I solved in the given notes. So that is about with all the previous year question paper solutions. I have solved all the problems. If you are good at those 5 to 6 problems which I have solved in the given material, that will be the much enough to attempt the whatever the question you are going to have in the external examination. The 6 points you have to remember. First, you have to find the mathematical expression for given f of t. Second, you have to find out what is the time period of that periodic signal. Third one A naught, fourth one AN, fifth one BN, sixth one is the final expression, that is periodic signal. That is a trigonometric Fourier series of periodic signal, that is x of t. Thank you, students.